Hi guys, we are discussing the book Reclaiming Hindu Temples by Dr. Chandni Sengupta, and today we start a topic called The Deadly Destruction of Sindh and Multan. This is the first chapter. In this video we get into the introduction section, what she has discussed. The reign of Raja Harshavardhana in the 7th century was a period of remarkable peace and prosperity. 7th century. Much like the golden age of the Guptas, this was also a period of cultural efflorescence and scholarly achievements. The territories of King Harshavardhana extended from north and northwestern India to the region of Kamrupa in the east, which is in Assam, and went as far as the Narmada river in the south. Raja Harshavardhan. With his capital in Kannauj in present-day Uttar Pradesh, King Harshavardhana ruled over a mighty Hindu empire. After the decline of the Vardhana dynasty, many independent kingdoms rose to prominence in their respective regions. On the eve of the Arab conquest, there were many confederacies which ruled different parts of Bharat. In the northernmost part of Bharat, the region of Kashmir was ruled by the Kolkata dynasty. In Bengal, King Gopala and the dynasty founded by him was ruling at that time, and their rule continued till the 12th century. In Rajasthan, the Pratiharas were in power. Narasimhavarman II was the supreme power of the Pallava dynasty in the south. There were internecine rivalries between the Cholas, Cheras and Pandyas. Sindh was ruled by the Rai dynasty with their capital at Aror, also mentioned as Alor in some texts. The last king of this dynasty was Rai Sahasi, who was succeeded by his Brahmin military commander Chach. The ambitious military commander had established his own dynasty, the Chach dynasty, and ruled for 40 years. He was succeeded by his brother Chandar. The eldest son of Chach, Dahir, was the ruler of Sindh at the time of the Arab conquest, Raja Dahir. The Arabs invaded Bharat in 711 CE. Sindh was overrun by invading hordes from the desert who brought nothing but destruction on the vibrant kingdom ruled by Raja Dahir. The conquest led by Muhammad bin al-Qasim al-Thaqafi, popularly known as Muhammad bin Qasim, was not the first attempt by the Arabs to invade Bharat. During the rule of the second Caliph of Islam, Umar ibn al-Khattab, western Balochistan, the area adjoining the Persian frontier, came under Islamic rule. Southwestern Balochistan was also captured. The third Caliph, Usman ibn Affan, sent a force to subdue a revolt in the region and recapture western Balochistan. The region came under the direct rule of the Caliphate. According to the terms of the subjugation, the region had to pay tributes in the form of grains to the Caliphate. The conquest of Balochistan in the 7th century paved the way for the Arab conquest of Sindh in the subsequent period. Caliph Usman had planned to send an army to Sindh, but after securing sufficient information about the geography of the region, he decided against a raid. Under Muawiyah I, the founder of the Umayyad Caliphate, a detachment was sent to India to bring the region of Al-Hind under Islamic control. This army of Islam penetrated as deep as Multan. Muhalib ibn Abu Sufra, the commander of the army, took many prisoners back to Khurasan and converted all of them to Islam. The caliphs of Islam, therefore, made continuous attempts to capture Hind, but the expeditions dispatched by them were restricted to the fringe areas. The Arab conquest of Sindh in the 8th century was the first major act of devastation which created channels for future conquerors to invade and plunder the mainland of Bharat.